I bought love, too. We grow up seeking love everywhere outside of ourselves. In Disney movies, they convince us that there's a Prince Charming out there waiting to rescue us from the chaos of our lives. For being the prince, we are supposed to seek our princess who needs to be rescued because it's up to us to make sure she's okay. When you analyze this programming, you realize that humanity in general has been coded not only to seek external solutions, but also to hope that someone will come to save us someday, or worse, that someone will come down from the sky to end our suffering. Love is energy, and energy cannot be destroyed. It can only transform. So when we transform our lives, it's the purest expression of self-love. Well, people say you can't expect someone to love you if you don't love yourself. And even though it sounds cliche, it couldn't be better described. The issue is that we also don't know how to love. In essence, we've come to learn that we are love and to project it into our existence. But we confuse love with dependency and the need for companionship. I love you because I need you, and I need you because I love you leads us exactly to the same place. We look for other human beings, to use them as mirrors, and to see our progress of evolution in this experience called life. If I don't love myself, I will attract the same exact people with the same exact issues, with the same needs. This is what keeps us in the vicious cycle, the karmic wheel. When we understand that there are soul agreements or contracts, the game becomes a bit clearer, but it remains a challenge to figure it out. Because the nature of human beings is to cling to situations or people, even if they have fulfilled their cycle. At one point in my life, I felt that I could buy whatever I desired. Not only did I have the means to do so, but I became a person who, as they say, where I put my eyes, I put the bullet. No matter how difficult or unattainable my desire seemed, I always found a way to make it a reality. Since the age of 3, I was aware of my sexual preferences, and as many of my friends will say, women were always my weakness. But that was only until I fell in love with the most important one of all, myself. And if it's true that we are mirrors, it seems that I chose one quite similar to myself. And truthfully, I can't complain. All the women with whom I've shared my life have been great teachers, each one with different specialties. One came to teach me respect for my body, the fragility of life, and how humans get lost in addictions. Another taught me to put myself first, not to sell myself because they wouldn't afford it. Yet another taught me to control my emotions, to observe them, and not to immerse myself in them. Another to recognize my value, to accept that I deserve the best in this human experience. Another to be congruent with my actions, to be an example of what I preach and not the opposite. Another not to hide, to live in my essence and to show my real self without worrying about being accepted or not. And my current one, she taught me to be truly free in the present moment, with all the passion, with all the fire. And of course, all those who stay in the closet, who didn't have the courage to come out of it, fearing their families or society, with whom I bought a relationship under the shadows. They taught me to live in my light, even if others are blinded by it. Today, people ask me if when I made fortunes, I bought a lot of land, properties, or real estate, and I answer, I bought something way better than that. Something I can take with me when I transcend. I bought experiences, many of them. If I wanted to play victim, I could see it as if I bought love. But love cannot be bought. So why did I buy experiences? If I hadn't bought the time and the company of these women, I wouldn't have been able to experience all those lessons. And then I wouldn't be even half the human I am now. It is said that the best investment a person can make is to invest in their education. And that's exactly what I did. I bought my place on the battlefield. I chose the warriors who would teach me all of these lessons. And once we completed the cycle, I got my lesson and the transaction ended. Today I can say that both of us fulfilled our part and that the deal was quite fair, because that's what it's about, warrior. Money can buy you happiness, because as you evolve, you get closer to your essence, your ultimate destination, where you can't buy something you already are. You can't buy love, because you already are love. You have come to remember that. And it depends on you whether you play the victim or you graduate with honors. Thanks to my teachers of the heart. Thank you, because all of you led me to connect with the most important one of all, Cristina Guerra. Forza, warrior.